A friend of mine gave me this mouse to tinker around with. It was labeled bad and not working. I first plugged it into my machine and noticed that it was registering. The machine was reading it. So at first I thought maybe it was a Windows update conflicting with the driver. I mentioned that to him in the text, and something he said got me thinking there must be something else wrong with it then. He had stated that it was working some of the time and then not working the other time. So I started thinking about the mouse clicker. And I noticed that the right side would make clicking noise, but the left side would not. I took note of the difficulty taking the cover off and then noticed that the two pieces in the back had been broken. I know I broke one of them trying to take it apart. The other one, I remembered that the left side was already loose and easily taken apart. That's when I realized the left side, being the problematic side, was likely already broken. After that, I performed multiple tests, both with the cover on and with the cover off, trying different ways of holding it. Here I have taken the cover off, and I am showing on the screen of the PC just how using the button inside the mouse and clicking it, it was working consistently, and scrolling was working consistently. Switching through tabs, left click, left click, left click, working wonders here. So then my guess is that the inconsistency is with that cover off, just verifying structural integrity being the problem with the mouse. The following clip is going to be repetitious because it's me talking about it in real time as I am discovering it. I've come to discover that the issue with the right clicker is more to do with the structural integrity of the casing rather than the internal components of the device itself. So I am uncertain as to why that may be the case. Left still working just fine, but right, for whatever reason, doesn't have the integrity, structural integrity to hit the clicker every time. When I first started trying to take this apart, I had noticed this right side was already loose and apart. Right side, left side. The left side of this mouse was already loose and apart. I ended up breaking the right side myself trying to take the rest of it apart. I'm noticing as I'm holding it together like this that the right clicker is more consistent, or the left clicker. Why I keep getting it back up, but I'm having more consistency on the left click, just holding the mouse together. So my guess is the structural integrity of the casing itself right here was already broken. And because it was already broken, it wasn't anchored to be consistent. On the left, click, 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 click. Yep, structural integrity of the plastic in the casing is the culprit for the inconsistent mouse clicks. Final conclusion. Not much I can do except probably some duct tape. I don't have what I need to solder plastic. Two-part JB weld might do the trick in piecing those broken pieces of plastic together, as I learned with the Bluetooth speaker. And since there are no electrical components attached to the parts that I'll be gluing, it shouldn't cause any issues. The only current concern is use over time, causing them to break again. In which case, it'd probably be best if I used the spare plastic and soldered them back together. Either way, there'll be a part 2 video, I think, once I decide what I'm going to do.